Alright, Lanka just gave me the go-ahead. So... Oh, I don't want to touch any of his temples. We've only got, like, 15 turns left. So, before whatever end game horrors show up, for me to really push Dominion. So I want to get as many temples as I can up, but not... I want Lanka in play as long as possible. Tenchi's sooner or later, like some point the two are gonna fall, and that's when everyone's gonna see my play. So, if they haven't already, and the more time I have to just fill in the candles to bring all the provinces that I've spread to up, we want as many of them as possible to be at 10 candles. As much as possible, we want those up. Okay, so we cast a whole lot of stuff. We need to know. Oh, come on, you failed me. Come on, Record. I thought deserts were supposed to have, like, fire gems in them or something. I don't know, earth gems? Lots of gems? And look at this, all of my site searches fail again. What's this? Oh, really? Oh, really? Hold on a second. I always had a spell set. Still. Well, okay. Sure. Anyway. Right. So. Right. So. Don't touch the temples. But we have a few things we can do here and there. Alright. Yeah. So we gotta figure that out. But we got a couple more things to ask. We cast a whole bunch of Curse of Bloods. About these wars. Okay. Nothing done. Nothing done. Nothing done. Man, that's a big army. Ooh. It's a huge army. Oh no! Atlantis! You attacked Lanka! What is this thing? Whoa. My. Yeah, I don't think you'd want to bump into this army. But we gotta see it. Okay. These Basalt Kings seemed like they could fight forever and never be, Okay, he cast Liquid Body. He's got a Sing and... Oh, he's only making one attack around. Uh-oh. Well, if he puts up a Fire Shield... let me see. Oh, he's given himself Trample and Flight. Okay, he's a Trampler. Fear... Oh, Fear 20 Trample. Not bad. Okay. Alright, he's pretty resistant, unless they get him with poison. He doesn't have anything to do about poison. Yeah, he's maximized for fear. Fear 20. He's already regenning. He's got Liquid Body up. Personal Iron Skin. Okay, wow, alright, it's Blood Rain. That's expensive. Oh, man. You're burning all your gems on this. You weren't expecting to be attacked by this guy. Alright, well, he's brought his protection up to 33. What's gonna get through that? They're casting a lot of things. Oh, hi. 13? You could hurt him. Okay, well, your defense skill is 0, so everything's gonna hit you now. Your protection is amazing. I doubt there's anything with a weapon of... Oh, boy. Is he just gonna fatigue to... He's gonna fatigue. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen to him. Oh, yeah, he's screwed. He doesn't have enough reinvig. Oh, I think he just put a summon earth power on himself. That'll give him a little reinvig, but it's a little bit too late. Ah. Ah, jeez. I think trampling is fatiguing. So, yeah, he's got no hope. They're still casting all kinds of spells, too. Well, okay, then. Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't expecting that. Oops. Eye of the Void gained. Oh, no. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, we read about that. Sea dogs. Well, it didn't really... That star of healing doesn't seem to be very effective, does it? Ah, it happened! It has become a farmland! I thought they were supposed to turn into forests at 5. I kind of want the trees because I've researched... I should have researched my... I can awaken forest now. But you know what? We got a farmland! We finally did. We finally changed the terrain. I've been wanting this for so long. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Look, I'm just really happy I finally saw a terrain change. It took way too long. This is actually telling me a lot for the future. I had been contemplating different builds with, like Pangea, using blood fecundity to change terrain into forests. But my entire empire has been at 5 growth for a while now, and we've only had one terrain change, and it wasn't even a forest, it was a farm. So that tells me you can't really force a terrain change on a specific province. The odds are just way too low. Maybe if I didn't have order reducing random events, but it's only a 6%. Like, even if you went full chaos, what would you get? Like a 15% swing? I don't think so. I don't think this is viable. I don't think you can just decide to change a tile. Which is sad. I'm actually kind of disappointed in that. As I said, I was contemplating Pangea. I was contemplating Pangea with the Well of Misery. Like, I have a lot of ideas. Alright, well, first things first. I decided to summon this guy with him. And I might summon another one. And we got... He's got a golden tail, supposedly, and a... Oh, sorry, claw, and a barbed tail. 50 fatigue damage on hit. That's on top of whatever weapons we give him. He's got Dark Power 4, so that's making him significantly more dangerous. I don't know what he summons, but he's invisible. I can have these guys... I can summon a bunch of them, well, a few of them, and each one of them does something different. I guess this one summons. They always could be used for blood hunting, and they can sneak around my territory, and, I don't know, I think they're good. So, if anything, I could have him summon more of his kind. I should probably relocate him somewhere. These guys with their dark power seem like they'd be good underground. I don't know. I want to summon a bunch of them. The vampires are all going to go above ground. We have to decide which side of the river they're on, but they can do blood hunting, and when they die, they'll respawn here. They're never allowed in the water, unfortunately, so I can't use the fact that they don't need to breathe to attack something underwater, but, you know, they could be pretty good. I can probably find some way to just have, like, imps carry them or teleport or some effect to get them back and forth over the river. I could find a way. But yeah, I think they'll be not necessarily all above ground, but in the area down here as well as above ground. They'll all be blood hunting, and they can all be used for whatever they need to be used for. Anyway, we're gonna summon a whole lot more. Didn't I cast Raven's Feast? Did my Raven's Feast fail? Or is it somebody's still casting? Okay. I need to gather these. These are important. Yes. Alright. All of you... I want to put a bunch of them in the capital, but you know what? I'm going to push them around to different locations where I might use undead or vampires. I might maybe. And in that way... I want to tell one of them to just go all the way to... We'll send there. Yeah, that way we'll have them distributed where they can do their work. Oh, right, we summoned a werewolf! Ah, okay, I could have you patrolling with your doggos who are... So that's better than I expected, actually. That's pretty good. Okay, so I could have you all patrolling... I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to have you summoning, and I think I'll just hire another guy to do it. And we'll keep summoning werewolves to places. We'll keep site searching. Oh yeah, site searching. Give me that. Alright, I've got my next place lined up. I think I'm going to search this throne. Because... I actually thought I'd switched this out, but... oh, yeah, we gotta talk about that. It's been like 4 days since the last turn, so I had a lot of time to think and plot and scheme, and... I've decided I'm going to power up this one. I'm going to give him 6 arms. He is not going to have regeneration. He's not going to have a shield. He's not look, the build makes sense, I swear. It just anyway, we need to level him some. So it's going to be Silver Arms, Abomination Arms. I'm going to give him that really good armor that has 30 protection. He's going to be missing some resistances, but the reason I couldn't get... I really wanted the Wormskin boots for 20% regen and all the other benefits. He needs fatigue. He needs reinvigorate. So he's got to have the boots of the Druid, and honestly, I'm questioning if I could get lighter armor on him. I'm torn between the Helm of Perfection which would give him 25 protection on his head, and it would give him awe. It would give him hit points, 5. It matters, and anybody who tries to hit him loses an eyeball. Or I could give him the Crown of the Frost King, which would give him this ridiculous cold aura and an incredible resistance to cold. And I don't know which I want to put on his head. It's tough. I've already made the Tartarian chains. Those are going to go on him, of course. But the other weapons, I'm leaning towards a lightning spear. It would let him repel a little bit, and it would give him shock resistance. And then a Wraith Sword and a Hell Sword. The Hell Sword's going to make him rage like a barbarian. Both of them have life drain, and I want him to be life draining. So he'd be making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks around, and I would have to give him buffs, importantly quickening. I think since he's doing life drain, he can get away with being quickened without too much worry. And that would he'd be up to like 10 attacks around, and every attack is just going to be death. He's just going to kill everything that he hits, assuming he can hit it. We need to get him some levels, as I said. His resistances are going to be spotty, but he can cast the spell that makes himself explode into fire and reform somewhere else. I really don't want him to ever die, because those arms, I think they'll all be lost. So definitely don't want him dying on me. But, I mean, he has 2 encumbrance without even wearing anything. That's a problem. I really am wondering if I shouldn't wear something light. It's not like I don't have options, but... Do you really think you can get by on 17 protection? Maybe with the right buffs. Maybe if I gave him Iron Skin or something. I don't know. It's not perfect. No matter what I do, it's not perfect. Another candidate was this guy to be the 6-armed monster. I mean, he comes with regeneration built in, but he wouldn't be able to explode into fire and reform unless I empower him. Which is an option, actually. I'm still waffling on this decision. Let's just go with what we know. What we know is we are multiplying the vampires. The vampires are breeding out of control. They're embracing everyone. I have just enough. What do you mean you're 458? We just made you like the other day. What are you doing? Guys. Oh well. Okay. So, I don't think we need her summoning vampires anymore. I think I can take all that equipment off and use it for forging artifacts. So, yeah, we had 700 a second ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are suddenly gonna pop into being. I think you could hold a little knife, and suddenly you could summon another one. I think there's 4 of them. I'll have to check that. But yeah. Boop. Next turn, the vampires and this guy double. And at that point, I'm going to have to begin distributing them. I'll have to settle on exactly what we're doing. Okay. Couple other things. So you already heard my list there. I need 4 more so I can cast this every turn without fear of ever running out. I do want a golem, but juggernauts. Juggernauts. I don't know why I have them with you. But sure. Keep making them. Keep manufacturing those forevermore. Oh, did any forts finish construction? No way. Not a single one? Well, okay, the guy, I was really pushing, and nobody found a site. Alright, so, I'm gonna need some of these distributed. On my spells, for battle spells, if I go with the Cyclops, I do need some glamour magic in there. Okay, we need to forge a few specific things. This is the armor I'm thinking of giving him. We need to forge one of this. Fairly straightforward. Even if I decide the encumbrance is too high, somebody is going to make use of this thing. The magic resistance is really important. I actually do think it's the right pick. We need the boots of the druid. Yeah, reinvig 10. The only thing that can do that is like a blood heart. I forget what kind of blood heart, one of them. So this is the thing, as much as I want these... Oh, he's not going to have poison resistance. Look at this, it gives you hit. This is just the best! And these are pretty cool too. If I was willing to have half the reinvig, these would be amazing on him. Anyway, you're not going to be the one forging it. Oh yeah, could be useful. I meant that as a kind of placeholder to be replaced, but I didn't. So, who gets to be the fire +1 guy? Honestly, this is as good as anybody. There. You're gonna start producing 2 water gems a turn, and you now have fire 4. If I give you a little bit more fire boosters, you can be a terror on the battlefield. If it ever comes to that. Alright. Alright. Am I imagining that his hit points keep getting bigger? I must be imagining it. Is that a thing? Like, the more candles we have, the bigger, in the world, the bigger he gets? I wonder. Alright, so I got a handful of other things to sort out, but none of them seem... Ghosts! Oh, that's a stealth legion. But I think... since we got the go-ahead, we're gonna carefully take a little bit from Lanka, which we will then try to construct forts and shrines on temples. So let's see. Down here, I need a few armies capable of moving. What were you doing that you needed those? Oh! I think he site searched, actually. Okay. Alright. What are we bringing with us? What are we leaving behind? Alright. So... I'll leave Persis to patrol. We've had this guy around forever. And I think everyone else is just gonna move. I think everyone else is just gonna move. I'll tinker with the tactics, not that I think I need to, but we want these. Very important. Whoops, no, go that way. And I guess we'll continue casting and summoning and doing stuff here, that's fine. Okay, next. What about good old Doc Ock? Well, I don't have your archery yet, and I don't want to reveal artifacts because someone might see them. 2 attacks around from you is gonna be plenty, right? Yeah. I don't have cheese shoes, but I can give you one of this. And I can give you this. Okay. You're gonna hit, you're gonna crush. That's 3 crushes a turn. Have this old black steel plate. Alright, that'll give you 3 reinvig, 6 encumbrance. Not the best. I'll have to take your thing off to give you another 5. Okay, at this point, your reinvig exceeds your encumbrance. This is a 2-handed, yeah. That's everything. So you should be able to walk through 20 of these guys and get yourself some kills. And the only spell you really need is Summon Earth Power for more reinvig, and I don't think you need anything else. Not for this. I suppose it couldn't hurt to throw some Iron Skin on yourself, or temper your flesh. Iron Skin or temper flesh? I don't know. 13? Just temper your flesh. And then attack. That's gotta be good enough to handle whatever's in there, right? 26 protection. Plus temper flesh to half the damage he'd take. He'll have a bit of fatigue on him, but it should be okay with this much reinvigorate. I don't remember summoning these. I want him getting the kills. But, you know what? He could have a bodyguard. These guys will be fine. These guys are, I mean, they might get some kills, but they're probably just going to be a wall of protection to keep him safe. Just in case. I just don't want to lose all this stuff in a Cyclops. It shouldn't be possible. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't. Okay, let's see. Now we have some other locations here to go to. The only thing over here we should go towards is, because we don't want to touch any of the temples, so we will push good, right? That's gotta be good. Yeah, this guy's gonna go. I'm specifically giving my Cyclops some experience. Specifically giving them EXP. So he's gonna go stomping on over here with that. That'll probably be about as far as he goes for now. We'll take a couple of these with you. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay. Next up. Okay. I think I see that's gonna go that way, so that should be fine. Okay. Next up, I'm going to go with Dirk. You're building fortified things. You can't move. However, I can relocate these guys to... I guess this guy's as good as any, right? So you got 70 guys. I don't know about the fire dart strategy, but... I mean, what else are you gonna do, really? Oh, you can actually cast Fire Shield for just one? Neat. Fire Dart's probably good. I'll give you, some armor just so that nothing stupid happens to you. Maybe a helmet, too. Do I have a crap helmet? I don't. I only have good helmets. Fine. It's a bit silly, but it'll keep your head safe. Alright, you go for the Blue Moss Forest. That should be enough to handle whatever. Attack closest. Go with a line. That should be good. Just in case weird shit happens. A guard. Actually, that's a good thing to think about. Okay, these guys just attack whatever. Oh, you can't really do formations, huh? That's fine. These guys are set to guard you. Okay, yeah, that's good, that's good. I'll give you this, and your head's so high in the air, and nothing's gonna hit you. There you go, okay. Unless it's an arrow or a sling that can randomly kill you, doggone it. I don't want to reveal these yet, but whatever. I'm not really revealing anything that big. It'd be a little annoying that I can't... Oh, shit, here's my hats. Okay, hold on. They were in storage. Okay, no, this is good. This is great, actually. Yes, yes. Okay. I knew the storage thing was going to be annoying. Okay, we're just going to put those on them. That'll keep them safe. Okay. Oh, wait, no, not you! You're the one who actually needs the gore attack. It was... you! Okay. Alright, we need to take Dardania as well, don't we? If we can. Can we? What do we have left? Well, we have 2 Riverns. They seem good. We have more options than that, though. Okay. Here's what we can do. Alright, each of these is size 5. How much does a flying carpet carry again? I don't know where my flying carpet is. It's at the dry cleaners. Oops. Your map move is not going to get you there this turn. Oh, not you two. Yeah, your map move will bring you there. But, you know what? I can leave these behind. I'll leave these behind for somebody else to figure out. I'll give you... That'll get him there. Okay. How much can you handle? Well, he's already got pretty good equipment. However, we could probably improve his armor. That encumbrance is pretty high. I guess he'll want these. Okay, at this point, his re-invig is 11. He's good. His gear is pretty good, honestly. He just comes with good stuff. If I was going to trade something out, it would be the armor, but... you'd only be gaining 2 points of defense, and you'd be gaining, like... oh, the encumbrance would stay the same, but the resistances wouldn't matter. You'd get some hit points. Do I have anything better? I don't think I do. Do you think he can just handle it? Do you think if I just throw him in there that he'll be okay? Well... obviously he'd want to summon Earth Power for even more re-invig. He'd then want to put Temper Flesh and Personal Iron Skin. Oh, he could temper his own armor, too. That'd give him even more. Cost of 30. It's not that bad. Fire Shield, that's what he'd want. And then just attack closest enemy. Okay. All he needs is something, anything, to keep the enemies off him for a little bit. Well... this guy can hang out in the back. I can give this guy a bow! These bows are crap. I mean, they're great, just not in his hands. He doesn't have the strength. In the hands of giants, these are insane. This will give you a tiny bit of precision. Sure. You hang in the back and just do that, huh? I'll even give you a helmet and... hold on a second. Look at this perfectly good armor for you. Don't you feel special wearing this? But the only thing you're really bringing into the fray are these. And a few of these. The morale is real bad. I don't think I care. You're just here to give that guy, buy that guy a little bit of time to buff. Alright, I'm specifically going to need these guys to get into these locations. This is going to be important. We need to build temples everywhere. As many as we can get. That's where things are going. Alright, these three. Very important that we tell them to stay in the back. If I lose some of them, it's not that big a deal. I can make more. Okay. So that's all moving. That's all moving. What about this one? This one's a little bit of a trick. He didn't give me any advanced warning. I'll have to relocate this to you, and you can patrol. Alright. So that gives me one guy. Can I send some support with him? Well, maybe. Maybe I have some stuff nearby. I'll have to get some new patrol. Well, actually, wait out. We got that. Alright, you can go up there. I don't have any barding for your horsey, but I can give you some gear. Which I definitely will. Put this on. Put this on. Quickness? Take a gate cleaver with you. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you're on a horse. You're on a horse. So yeah, you can't benefit from any kind of boot. But you could probably carry one of these with you. That would help. Alright, this... Ooh, attack is 8? 8? That's inexcusable. Alright, how's that? 13. It might hit. It might hit. He only has 7 hit points. This feels so stupid. I have to make sure there's other people to pick up the artifacts when he dies. Anyway, that throws in... Yeah, actually, we're totally going to send these 3 in as well. Sure. They should all just move together. You guys, because there's flying enemies present, you guys are probably going to get attacked as well. I might actually put equipment on them too. Yeah, I'm definitely going to give... Well, no, because I want them to pick up these if he dies. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're just going to do this, and we're going to do this, and... Do you guys have... You can figure something out. Yeah, you can figure something out. Go! And that's the basic idea. We're gonna send in like 150 birds. We're gonna send in the skeletons. And we're gonna send in one guy with a gate cleaver riding a skeletal horse. Basically, you just gotta kill 3 draconians. I forget their stats, but I'm pretty sure 150 birds pecking at them is gonna do something, right? How bad are the birds? Remind me. They make 2 attacks. They could do some damage, maybe. And the long dead? They might do damage. They hit at a 13. And oh, this one's got a 16. Yeah, they might do some damage. It could happen. Or is there any more support I could give them, though? Well, I could give them another person. If I equip you with something. You could cast Lightning Bolt every turn. Yeah, okay, we'll throw that in, too. I just have to hope you don't get attacked, okay? That's your plan. Don't get attacked. You can have luck. Alright? Your only objective is I'll actually give you one of the hats. If something gets near you, you'll drop a lightning bolt on them after dodging, probably. So you are going to just be set to... You have some interesting spells here, but... What's my evocation? We never really did much with evocation, did we? Oh well. Lightning bolt's good enough. That's all that matters. Just get in there. Somewhere in there. And don't die, please. I could send another one to do the same thing. It probably isn't necessary. But I could do it anyway. If I just send somebody to just sow dragon teeth, am I overthinking everything? If I just sow dragon teeth, that would probably do it, right? Oh well. We need as many troops up there as we can get out and about. I'll reinforce it. And you're probably wondering when I'm going to get to this giant heap of cash. Well, that's now. I think we've done our moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces, which, on the following turn, will become 5 additional temples. And I will have to start site searching them, too. And hopefully we can find more gems. This province would be really great. But I have no way to get at it. Yeah. Keep up the work, man. We need to fill in as many candles as possible. Yeah, I know the temples are working against me in that regard, but we want Lanka in play for now. Lanka was a good neighbor. I wouldn't mind keeping him around forever, but we're at the end game, so, but man, if only there was a team victory, an alliance thing. Oh well. I'll have to reposition that. Alright, so, what are we doing with all this money? Well, what we want is we want Archons. We want so many. How many Archons will we get? Well, let's do the math. They're 430 apiece, right? So I can get like 60 of them. I don't have that many labs. We're literally gonna be like, well, I've got money and no Archons to buy. That's what's gonna happen. And so, what's the remaining cash to do? Either we hire hoplites, or hoplites, or I try to build more labs so I can make even more Archons. Which would be a bit silly, but it isn't necessarily the worst thing I could do. It's going to be interesting when somebody's invading me, and every time they take a tile, they have a lab to work with. Little bit double-edged there. I might, if I'm about to lose a province, I need to remember to burn the labs. What are you doing? Why did you get interrupted? Keep working. Keep it up. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm not sure exactly how many labs I've got, but it's a lot. I don't think having leftover money's a bad thing, though. And as we take additional provinces, these new provinces are going to have their income magnified by our spell as well. Their incomes they'll add up. They will add up. definitely will add up. Is there a button I can push that will just cycle me through all of my provinces on this screen, please? Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, that makes sense. Alright, anyway, that's pretty much the turn. The only other thing is, yeah, I'm gonna forge the, I'm gonna be forging equipment for this guy, so it's gonna be the armor, and I haven't decided whether it's the Frost Crown or the Helm of Perfection yet, but one of the two, and the boots. Those are the only artifacts he needs, though he might like to have other artifacts as well. And yeah, it's gonna be crazy when he gets all of his arms and just becomes this monster of doom. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to see how far we can push it. Yeah, I'm also gonna need to summon critters here and there. But I don't want to use... I want to be as sparing on my earth gems as possible. The earth gems are critically important, potentially. Potentially. I'm still tempted to make the sickle that generates death gems on kill. I decided not to put a dome here because I wouldn't be able to teleport to this location yet. I'm probably going to put a bunch of domes down soon. Just not this turn. And not here. It comes. It comes. I would say 4 turns from now I'll be able to cast it. I don't know that I'll cast it on that turn, but it's getting tight, so I might. Tenchi's not... Tenchi's actually holding it together. I need somebody to scout this. Alright, anyway. Can't think of anything else important to go over, so yeah, we'll just go with that.